So I've been doing it now for 7 years. It has really meant that I've never had a burnout or stress, because I was in a very tough job at the time. I was Dean of the Law School in 2011. I was appointed until 2015. It was a very tough period with budget cuts. I had to fire people, which was awful. I never signed up for that. Never ever thought that I would have to do that. Had really bad sleep, and then I discovered hot yoga simply by coincidence, as I just explained, and it really meant that I could relax. I was religiously going 3 to 4 times a week, 6:30 before work. I did find it hard to get up in the morning, especially in the winter, but I always felt so much better afterwards. So yeah, when I came to Leeds, which was in 2016, I was so pleased to discover that there was a yoga studio. So now altogether already 7 years, and I cannot imagine, and this sounds dramatic, but I really mean it, I cannot imagine really my life without the yoga. It's such a part of it. I'm quite competitive, and I found it incredibly frustrating that I couldn't do some of the postures. It took me, for example, forever to do the fixed firm. That's the one, right? Yeah. It took me forever, and there's some others that I've still not mastered. The studio where I was practicing at the time in The Hague was full of very serious yogi. I think half the dance company of The Hague was there, so a lot of ballet dancers who were all very agile and flexible, and I'm not. So yeah, as I said, I found it in the beginning quite frustrating that I couldn't do all the stuff that they did. But just finding the breathing, finding that patience, just listening without thinking, I think that was really good. And that's why I could also really shut out work, shut out the rest of the world, the stress and everything that came with my job at the time. So it was just giving me the patience, giving me the peace of mind. I think that's the main thing.